I'm just gonna read it. All right, here we go. My 26 female husband, 33 male, is obsessed with pro wrestling and
Oh,
it's ruining our marriage.
oh no.
Do I leave?
No.
All right. Well, that's the
How bad is it? Is he like
well.
RKOing you at every turn?
Well, let's read it. All
Oh,
right.
God.
So it is a throwaway account. All right. So here we go. Throwaway as my husband is on Reddit. My husband was into pro wrestling as a kid, fell out of it, but over the last few years has eased back into it. I've never been a pro wrestling fan. I thought it was something that people watched as kids and grew out of, but he has become obsessed and it is escalating to a point where I no longer feel comfortable.
Ooh.
Apologies as I may not get all the terms right. I'm exposed to wrestling a lot, but I try to avoid watching it. It started harmless enough. He'd watch the pay per view events like WrestleMania. Then he started watching recaps of the weekly shows. Now he's glued to the couch every night there's a live pro wrestling event. He watches multiple wrestling shows, not just WWE. He started spending money. I mean, a lot of money on merchandise, t shirts, hats, action figures, the fake belts, etc. I was okay with it as it was nice to see his passion reignited for something. He's been in a rough spot with work lately. But now pro wrestling is the only thing he cares about. He yells at the TV like he's part of the crowd, cheering or booing. When he's watching and when he's not watching, he constantly shouts out their catchphrases randomly. He says things like, yeet, acknowledge me, and you can't see me, etc. He actually gets irritated if I don't play along with him. Like if I don't raise my hand when he says, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me, bitch.
I feel bad for laughing at this, but like, come on. Like, how do you not laugh at this?
But stop reading my fucking Reddit post, alright?
Alright, hold on. There's more.
Juan, this is Lily wrote this, didn't she? Lily wrote this, didn't she?
Hell no, she loves wrestling. She's screaming and shouting at the TV with me as well. See, all right, here we go. The rest of it. This past weekend was the worst of it. Those of you who know, it was WrestleMania. He asked me to refer to him as the final boss all
Wow.
weekend. I laughed it off and thought he was joking, but he wasn't. We actually got into argument about it Saturday evening because he said I wasn't supporting him in the way he needs and that whenever we are watching wrestling, I look bored and disinterested, etc. I look that way because I am. He's got to be watching 15 hours of wrestling a week easy. When
Oof.
Jay I'm sorry, I'm laughing because she wrote when Jay Uso, but like his name is completely misspelled, and she put a question mark. I'm sorry, that was just funny to me. That's just funny to me. But hey, props to you for like getting it
I mean,
right.
she's putting in effort, dude. She's trying.
Yes, I'm
Trying.
not laughing at like no. This is an A for effort. I'm just laughing at just with context. It's just funny. Okay, when Jey Uso won at WrestleMania, he literally jumped on top of our couch, waving his arms. It was embarrassing, and I left the room. I don't want to say too much regarding our intimacy, but he's asked.
No. 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 Oh my god. I can only imagine what the fucking requests are.
We need to take guesses after the after the post.
He's definitely got her dressed up as Rhea Ripley. There's definitely.
Right. We'll play guessing games after the post. Let me read. Keep reading. Okay. Let me start again. I don't want to say too much regarding our intimacy, but he's asked for a lot of role playing lately
Oh,
as well, and it has me very concerned. The things he's asked me to do and say make me super uncomfortable. It is all wrestling related.
oh no, oh no,
The
oh no.
things things have taken a toll on me mentally. It is nonstop. He sends me memes of Roman Reigns and a bunch of other wrestlers. He talks like them, acts like them, and demands I participate in his little performances. Sunday night, the wrestler he wanted to win didn't win, and it's still affecting him today. His mood is sour and he seems depressed. I hate to admit it, but it's been kind of nice. He
No.
hasn't been as loud and noisy as usual. So, Reddit, I need help. I just don't think I can deal with it anymore. He sings the wrestler songs, he does their sayings, he's got all their t shirts, he's even got tickets for us to the next show coming in about 3 weeks. But I just don't think I can take it.
Oh no.
Okay. Again, I apologize for laughing at this
No, no, it's
this
funny. I'm
torment.
sorry, but it's
Oh,
funny.
and the irony, I'm wearing a wrestling
You're
shirt.
wearing a wrestling.
Cody Rhodes, baby. um
Oh, I mean, from a logical standpoint, he needs some help. Like I'm with her. I like you guys know I don't know shit about wrestling. I join y'all whenever y'all invite me to any of it because I'll genuinely take an interest. But I absolutely don't know what's going on. I don't know any of the
yeah.
sayings or anything. But I can understand where she's coming from. Like he might have gone over the edge. Like
That's a pay per view.
I was waiting for it. He might have gotten over the edge with it a little bit. Um, I don't know. I don't mean like depends. How long have they been? How long did they say they were married?
uh
Wait, they're married? I
it
thought they were
doesn't
just.
no, it says husband. Yeah, they're
Oh
married.
That's his
shit.
husband. So they've been married.
Yeah, it doesn't say actually.
I'm assuming they've been married, dating for quite a while. Had to have been made
Uh-huh.
dating and being married for quite a while. Would I say like leave him? I'm like, no, not right away. Maybe talk to him. But I feel like if she talks to him, he will fucking RKO her. If he does. Or I don't know, fucking
Uh,
point at her. Or every time they have the conversation, he's like, "You can't see me. You can't see the
I,
conversation."
I I have a question that I don't think I'll get the answer to, but when in the part of the story where she says that Jay Uso won and he jumped on the couch and yeeted for 2 hours, uh, she said that she had to leave because she felt embarrassed. Were there other people
I
there?
feel like there
Was
has.
there a watch party
It's
going
probably
on,
a watch party. No,
or
it
was
just
it
might be secondhand embarrassment. Like she just might be like, "Oh my god."
the
well,
cringe
yeah,
is too much?
from what I can tell, it was they were watching it like at the house, like by themselves. Like
I
it's
don't.
not a.
All right, so
Probably just really annoyed.
All right, I'm checking the account, and as far as I can tell, they did not like answer any other questions. They didn't leave any other comments. So the post, the initial post is all we got.
Okay.
okay, I I I don't want to say that she kind of overreacted in that scenario, but like I wouldn't believe it if it's just us. Like
Yeah,
I don't. I the cringe isn't too much to handle at that point. Like I married it. Like I became
yeah,
one
like
with the cringe.
I feel like it wasn't embarrassment or more so. I feel like she might have meant she was annoyed. Like it
That
was
I can
so
understand.
much she just got annoyed by it. Not so much embarrassment. I think just annoyed with like, oh my god, can you fucking stop? Like, okay, he won.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
That I can
yeah.
100% understand, especially if it's Jey Uso, because I don't get that shit.
Nobody
Like,
does.
It's
I,
the
Jay
heating,
Uso's for the
dude.
kids.
It's
Jay Uso's for the children. Okay? Just like Wu Tang is for the children, Jay Uso's for the children.
Nowhere did I
it,
feel more validated than when I was telling Mark that they call this motherfucker J main event Jey Uso, and yet he's the fucking opener of a 2 night event. He's neither main event. There's 2 main events at this thing, and he's neither one of them. Manufactured bullshit, I tell
Yeah. It's
yeah,
like it's like they're trying to make me think wrestling's fake.
you.
so I
I don't
guess
hate Jey Uso. I just don't get it. Like I don't,
yeah,
I don't get the
I guess
use.
to I'm trying to answer this her genuine question and concerns as seriously as I can. And to me, I don't think you gotta like leave him for this. I would say, if anything, he needs to find like a wrestling like group. Like
Yeah.
he needs to go to like someone else's house that's hosting the pay per view or something and watch it like with other people, other I guess other friends. But I
Well,
guess if he doesn't have like friends that like wrestling,
the thing is,
then that's
that's a
uh
solution for pay-per-views, but
but then with the weekly shows, if he's
yeah, and it doesn't
so,
sound like he's just a WWE fan if he's
Yeah.
watching
no, this
15.
dude, yeah,
Watching
she makes it
everything.
seem like yeah, he's watching all the other stuff. But I would say like yeah, I to me it's like ending the relationship to me for this seems like the nuclear option.
Yeah,
But again, I
agreed.
don't know like how severe it's like affecting her. But I mean, if she's saying that, god damn it, like even he brings this shit to the bedroom. Um, I guess to me it's like I think like yeah, like it like ending the relate that's the nuclear option, you know. And I don't think you need to take it like that far. This to me still sounds like very fixable, whether it be just sitting down and having a conversation, or if he doesn't react to that, well, obviously the therapy would be the like the next that like couples counseling, whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah.
it, would be the next option. But I really do think like he just needs a group of like wrestling fans that he can meet up with, hang out with, watch
But
the shows with. But how is he gonna find them? Like, dude, I don't know. Find a bar or something that shows the
see, I
events.
agree slightly, but the one thing where I think it could backfire is if let's say he does find like some kind of wrestling group or a group of friends, it's like I'm like, oh man, they like wrestling just like I do. And what if it backfires that he just starts spending all his time every night, every weekend with the wrestling crew? Like that's where it could backfire. The second thing is I agree with you. I don't think she should go nuclear and just be like, I'm leaving you, like blah blah blah. Like I say first go like, okay, we need to talk to somebody, we need to figure this out. I mean, you got married, you made vows. At least I would
Yeah.
believe you would, be like, all right, we gotta figure this out. I think the only time that you might not necessarily go for the nuclear option, but something needs to be done is like she says he's spending a lot of money. Is he spending more on that than he is on like bills, like mortgage? Then I think it'd be like, okay, then you need to step in and be like, hey, this is getting out of hand. Like you're spending so much money on all this other stuff that we're not able to pay our fucking mortgage. We're not able to pay our bills, our car, whatever. That's when I would think you would be like, okay, this shit stops here. Like this shit stops here. But from the sounds of it, it's like he's buying stuff, but it hasn't gotten to the point of like we don't have food on our table, but we have 5 different fake wrestling belts. Like he didn't when he said he was going to get me a new ring. I didn't think it was going to be in the back fucking yard. This reminds me of like that Friends episode where Monica's dating fucking Happy. What's his name? Fuck.
Oh, John Favreau?
Yeah, she's a he because he was in the show. He's a rich guy, and she's like, oh, she keeps seeing things for a ring, and she's like, oh my god, I think he's gonna propose, and then she's like, is this the ring? And he built like a UFC ring in his house. He's not really into UFC, and I'm going to join the UFC. So he built himself a ring to train. They go to his first fight, and he gets his ass completely torn up. This is what the ring reminds me of. I know for those young people out there, you don't know what Friends is.
Look, I don't think she should leave him because even if she tries, he's just gonna cash in the money in the bank and like.
She's just gonna invite her to
right. No, I think probably counseling or therapy because it sounds like, look, I like wrestling and I'll sing along to some of the entrance music, the one that doesn't suck, but dog, I'm not jumping on my couch and eating for 3 fucking hours. Like,
yeah, like even, I mean, and Paco, he's come over to the house. He's seen our wrestling parties. He sees that we all get into it. We're doing the yeets.
I just ask who do I root for, and I join in on the
yeet. Yeah, exactly. So. Like he knows, but it's like again, it's in the comfort of like our home. It's not like I go to work and I'm there like going up to my coworkers instead of saying good morning. I'm going like it's every day. I'm not doing that. There's a time and a place for it. So I think it's just he's clearly excited about this. He's clearly loves this, and he just has no one to like talk to about it and express like his excitement about this shit for. And so like that's where I honestly think like where finding another group of people that like wrestling could probably help a lot of this. I think it's just that like he bottles it up, he's excited about this, and he has no one to vent this to other than his wife. But I guess
he needs to like become a friendo or become a member of the Cult of Cornet or something. I don't. He needs to find a wrestling podcast group and just like he can become a member of their community.
Yep. And so before we get into the guessing game of like what was going on in the bedroom, I made the I wouldn't call this a mistake, but I was reading the comments on the post because I wanted to read like some of like the good ones, but no, fuck that. I found 2 of the best comments, and I made the mistake of like reading them while Paco was talking, and I was trying my best not to laugh to like not ruin it, but these are fucking great. All right, these are the comments. I'll read. The first one is, tell him this, and I mean exactly. You need to tone it down, or you've got a 141 2/3% chance of getting divorced. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you if you don't change your behavior.
That might work.
And then the response, second comment. Well, not every relationship is created equal. Usually in a relationship, there's a 50-50 contribution for both parties. But I'm a generic freak, so I contribute 75%, while you contribute 25%. So now add Raw, SmackDown, PPV, where you watch all day without doing anything. So your contribution goes down to 0%, while mine goes up 100%. So now you take your original 25% contribution and add your 0% contribution, while I take my 75% contribution and add 100% to it. And it turns out that I contribute 175% to this relationship, while you only contribute 25%. You see, hubby, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you and our marriage.
Wow, that's good.
I have one critique. There was a perfect opportunity to add the drastic go down. Some That's my favorite line in the Steiner map. It had your chances of winning drastic go down.
Oh man! All right, but now for the guessing. What do you think? Paco said cosplaying is
She's got a cosplay as Rhea. Like that's got to be at least one of them. Or unless he's like, he has her on her knees and he's just yeeting into her. He definitely cosplays Roman Reigns. This man
right.
definitely cosplays Roman Reigns. He's got to walk in there and he's got to, do this.
So I'm rereading that part of it and says that he's asked her to do stuff and to say stuff, and that it's all wrestling related. So part of me is like,
What is she saying?
what does he like? Is he like put me in the walls of Jericho or something? Like,
Put me in the figure eight. Tell me you're the man in an Irish accent.
oh God! Please tell me that he's like, oh, call me the big dog. Acknowledge me.
Call me tribal chief.
The tribal chief. Wait a minute. Do you think he's like in the corner of the room, like sitting down in the corner of the room, and then he has her run towards him and put her ass in his face, like just crush him? Oh, that definitely
like the Bronco
I'm getting
Buster.
some ideas. Let me write this down. I want to be called a tribal chief. Damn.
Man.
Dude, $10 says he screams out yeet when he busts a nut.
Right.
Or he does this as while he's busting. It's like,
Oh, dude, now I don't even want to read the second Reddit post, man. It sucks in comparison to this one.
He definitely screams out yeet when he nuts. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely eats
so,
out. I hope she gets wind of this and she confirms all of our suspicions.
Like, yeah, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this story, but I doubt we're gonna get an update on this one, man.
We probably divorced him.
Yeah, probably. But we're sorry for laughing at your.
Laughing at your pain, but it's kind of funny.
But and hopefully things work out between you and your husband.
What if she challenges him to a match, like once and for all? This wrestling shit is over.
Right.
Well,
like, what are the matches? What are these?
I'm
matches?
glad you brought this up, Paco, because I already thought of this. I know exactly what's going to go down. They're going to try therapy, and then divorce is the final solution. So they're going to hang the divorce papers up the top, and they're going to have a ladder match. And if she reaches the divorce papers, then he has to sign them. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Marriage over. If he reaches the divorce papers first, then she's got to
deal with it.
She's got to deal with it. Like,
yeah,
I feel like when they go to therapy, he's going to assume this is a tag team match, and he's going to hit the therapist with the chair. It's 1-on-1 now, baby.
Right. Oh man. Okay, well,
I bet he's got leather pants.
He might, or maybe he's not that into it. We'll see. I
think he's got a silk blue shirt. And he says his name, and then he appears.
Man, I feel like people who don't watch wrestling are listening to this episode like completely lost.
If you don't watch wrestling, all you need to know is Joe Hendry. That is now my favorite wrestler. I don't care. Like, I want him at every place I go. I want to see Joe Hendry. I want to see Joe Hendry in every match.
You think he calls his dick the Claymore?
Has to. He doesn't.
I'm sure he does.
All right. Hit her with the Claymore. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
Uh,
Oh man, it'd be really funny. Okay, last wrestling joke. Just it'd be funny if he has his wife like cosplay as like Becky Lynch because her nickname's the Man. So
yeah.
it would be like sleeping with the Man.
Oh my god.
Okay.